Hey guys, what's going on? Doing a video today which I think you'll find really useful. There's going to be some really interesting results that I think you'll be shocked by. It's all to do with the Monument Traders Alliance. So these guys are responsible for the services you can see on your screen right now. Some of you guys are in those services, some of you will have heard of them. I'm going to go through some of the results for Q1, and I think they're pretty shocking. So definitely stick around and watch this video if you want to learn more about all the different results for these services in this video. So before we get started though, just want to give you a heads up about this free course I always put at the start of the videos. Basically, it's learn how to win 90% of your trades in 90 seconds. And this is really cool because it's a way that you can basically win trades even if the market's going down, sideways, up. And it's very easy to do, but very few traders actually do this. It's a very niche part of trading. And it's something that my friend Lance and I from thetatraders.com have put together completely for free. You just sign up and you get an email every day with some lessons on how to do this. And if you go to this page, again, I'll put a link in the description below. You can find out more about what this actually is and testimonials and things from people that trade like this at thetatraders.com. So definitely check that out. It's something that I wish I'd done probably 8 years ago, early on in my trading. So definitely check that out if you get a chance. That's for sure. So like I said, I'm going to go through all the results basically in condensed form, obviously not showing every trade or anything like that, for the War Room, Daily Profits Live, Catalyst Cashouts Live, and Profit Surge Trader. These other two, I'm not a member of Profit Site. I'm not really sure what that is. It says it's the War Room's custom charting software. Daily Profit Scanner is actually something new that happened in Q1 as well, where basically they have this new scanner program that looks for squeezes. I've heard mixed reports about how good it is, so I'm not going to talk about that, and it's not really in the email that I'm going to share with you guys in a minute that gives a summary of all the different results for these 4 services. So the War Room, Daily Profits Live, Profit Surge Trader, and Catalyst Cashouts. So let's get started. This is going to be fun. A lot of these services I have private discords for, so this is like Nate Bear's Profit Surge Trader, this is Catalyst Cashout Live. These two, if you want to be part of those, then you have to obviously be a member of the program, and I'll leave plenty of links in the description below for you to join the programs. And once you've done that, if you want to be part of the Discord along with all the other people that are buying this, it's unofficial. It's not related to Monument Traders Alliance at all. It's just my private Discord for people to join or members. So all you have to do is send me an email at stockalertsreviewed@protonmail.com. Again, look in the description, it'll be down there. And just show me your confirmation email or something to show that you're part of one of those services, and I'll invite you to the Discord. It's very helpful because there's a lot of good traders in there that give their own analysis of things like the alerts and stuff, so definitely check it out. So anyway, let's get started. So this is an email I got from Ryan Fitzwater. He's like the top guy, the head boss, big honcho at the Monument Traders Alliance. So he's like the publisher. So they always, kind of make this sound like a newsletter. They call them tacticians, so tacticians, rather than gurus or people that do alerts. They're called tacticians, so that's something that's interesting about them. So let's go through the results. This is really unusual for an alert service, especially ones that do day trading and things. Basically, what they've done is they've gone through and given all the results for Q1. So that's from the 1st of January 2024 to the 29th of March. So the first quarter. And this is unusual because a lot of places have things to hide. They don't want people to know the exact results they got. So I was really excited to see that the Monument Traders Alliance actually publish at the end of the quarter all their different results. So the first thing I saw in this email was really interesting. It said, when you combine all of our real-time trading research services, we hit 296 winners for a 70.24% win rate. So obviously they're doing pretty well. For the more astute people out there, the win rate doesn't always matter too much, but this is just the start. So they had a 70% win rate over 296 winners. That's across all of their services. So the War Room, the Catalyst Cashout Lives, the Profit Surge Trader, all of those services, that's what they had overall. So it's interesting they start with like an overall summary. And he says, considering there was just 61 trading days in the last quarter, That's almost 5 closed wins per day. Again, interesting to know, but not super helpful in terms of was it profitable. That comes later on. So he's basically saying, I don't know any other financial publishing outfit delivering an average. I don't know any other financial publishing outfit that actually tells you this stuff. So that's what I'm liking. Anyways, we go down. So some services shined blighter. I'm guessing that means brighter than others last quarter, as you will see in the track records below. This is the meat and potatoes of this video. I want to show you the track records for those 4 services and leave all the links in the description below for you to sign up for ones that you look, like, that's pretty good. I think I'll join that. So a little bit of choppiness in the market, talks about that. The first one that he talks about is the War Room. So the War Room had a very high percentage, and this is what's really crazy. So this is our flagship product. I'll leave a link in the description below. I think it's this one. Let's see. Just try and find it. So, yeah, actually, this one. Nope, that's Nate's. Close that. Get rid of there. No, that's, yeah, so that's DPL. Do I have the War Room open? I think this is the War Room. It might be Brian's other one.
Don't confuse brains for...
Shut up, Brian. This is Jolts. Okay.
Hi, Pro Trader Brian.
So this one right here, I'll leave a link to. It's for the War Room, so that's what we're talking about. It's $19.97, so it's not a cheap service, but it's a good service, and that's what really matters. So you can see here that Brian and Kareem both run that, and they closed 93 winners for an 81% win rate. That's phenomenal. Their average return was 14.43% with a holding period of just 39 days. This is where things get a little bit clunky. So the details are all here in this table. What you have to realize is this is profit factor. So weighted average return. That should really read profit factor. They should probably put that in, because what this means is you don't just have the winning percent rate, which is this one, 81%. You have how long they were held for on average. This is a swing trading service primarily, so you're holding these for a bit longer. Of course, some will be much longer, some will be much shorter. This is just the average. But if you include all the winners and losing trades, they averaged 14% win rate, which is pretty impressive. So you can see the number of trades, and the Q1 was these results. So if you followed all these trades exactly, you'd have been a profitable trader during the War Room for the Q1. And so they're saying these individual performances from both War Room tacticians have been stellar. So in the last quarter, Brian hit 67 winners at 76% win rate with an average per trade gain of 8.84 every 2.7 days. So you can start to see the breakdown a bit more here. That's Brian's doing much faster stuff, where Kareem is doing longer dated stuff. Brian is hitting 76% win rate, and he's averaging 8.84% every 2.7 days. So if you're using $1,000, it'd be $88 a win every 2.7 days, which is phenomenal. On average, when you average it all out, you could have a streak of losers, a streak of winners. It's on average. So top wins for Brian. This is always nice to see. He had 150% overnight on PLTR calls, which is really good. And these are all options trades. And 154% overnight on DPX earnings strangle in one day. Pretty nice. Kareem does more selling of options, and that's how he manages to have a 100% win rate here. So in Q1, he never lost a trade. So if you want to sell options, Kareem was doing 26 for 26 in Q1. And then again, they're like, this isn't a misprint, this is actually what happened. 100% closed win rate. Average trade was 32% win in 22 weeks. So longer, but more successful. So if you join the War Room, you get both Brian and Kareem. And you can pick one or do both, depending on your work schedule. Kareem's slower, so it's easier and, it's less stress, basically, to do his style of trading. So he did manage to hit some other trades, though, where he got 194% gain and 121% gain on a spread trade that he got positioned in March of last year. So these are long trades. Anyway, this non-stop register rain from their oldest service continues to impress. So Q1 was amazing for the War Room. Pretty impressive. Moving on to Daily Profits Live. You guys will hear me talk about Nate Bear non-stop. His entry-level service is next up after this one. DPL, or Daily Profits Live, was number 1 in total wins. So he's a very active trader. So you have to be able to sit there. Again, I'll put all the links you need to join these in the description below, and also personal reviews that I've done on these services, because I can attest to these results not being just made up, because I'm in all of these services. And so when he joined, so when Nate Bear joined, they basically looked at his account, and he went from 37,000 to 2.7 million in just 4 years, which is crazy. I mean, that's just crazy. And then in quarter one of him working at the Monument Traders Alliance, he went 156 wins in the last quarter, over 2.5 wins per day. And this is the table of results. I mean, the most here. Now, Daily Profits Live, basically he's doing a lot of day trades. So you have to sit at your computer and you get alerts via email and the app, and he also live streams most of the day alongside a couple other guys. But these are just Nate's trades from what I can tell. But look at the average return, 13.7% when you include all the winners and losers. So this is a profitable trading system. And average day held was 3.1. So he is doing overnights and swings a lot as well. This is what surprises a lot of people, and I think this is what put a lot of people off Daily Profits Live, is it only has a 62% win rate. And again, it just shows you can have a profitable service that doesn't have a very high win rate. This is not like 80 or 90%. It's closer to 50%. But you can still have a profitable service. However, it makes it harder to trade. Like, this is the thing that people don't realize. If you join and you get the 4 out of 10 losers in a row, you're probably going to quit and ask for a refund or change to a different service. If you stick with it, you end up getting the proper stats. So it was a profitable service in quarter one as well, and it outperformed the market by more than 34%. So pretty impressive. Again, I'll leave all the links up here. I have them basically all up ready to go. This is Daily Profits Live right here. And I'll put all of these links in the description below so you can go and watch the webinars or just go straight to the order form for these things. Wow, so one of his top trades, Nate Bear, on Daily Profit Lives was 500%. We actually just saw, and this is outside of these results time period, we just saw where he did Riley again for like 1100% overnight or something absolutely ridiculous. So the best trading service for, in terms of winning was Profit Surge Trader. Again, it's run by Nate Bear, the guy who turned 37,000 into $2.7 million. This product's only $179, and this is my top recommendation if you're looking to start trading with Monument Traders Alliance. It's basically $179. You get a couple of trades a week starting on a Monday, so he does like a noon Monday live stream. You don't need to go, but it's really helpful because both services, DPL, so the one I just talked about, Daily Profits Live, and this one, Nate does a lot of teaching, so it's not just alerts, but you get a lot of good value in terms of the teaching. So I'd recommend both services for that reason as well. So definitely check out Daily Profits Live if you want to learn as well, which we all should be doing, right? Something we should be doing. So every Monday at noon, Nate live streams Profit Surge Trader for just 1 hour. It's usually one ticker. I've talked about this over and over. If you want to learn more about it, there'll be a link to my full review and also to this landing page right here where you can just buy it for $179. I don't know how long this is going to be around for. This is amazing, amazing value. So this is the cool thing. His strategy basically looks for recent earnings winners that have basically been experiencing a post-earning drift upwards. And so he nailed every single trade in quarter one. Every single trade. And that's when a lot of people I know and started joining, because I was telling everybody about it on my YouTube channel and via email, my Facebook groups and Discord and everything. And so he closed 27 total trades for 100% win rate. So that meant every Monday we were winning. Now, he does give some bonus trades, and I'm not completely sure if they're included in these stats. So that's something to add here. So the average gain was 38% with a holding period of just 3 days. Here's the table. Pretty impressive, right? Win rate 100%, average day. Now, quarter two is not proved as strong so far, but we're just, we're not that far into quarter two at the moment. So hopefully we'll see something similar to these results. We're not going to get 100% because we've already lost a couple, but that's okay. We can keep going at that. So, with only 13 trading weeks last quarter, Nate over-delivered on his promise. Yeah, and then so this is where he brought up the AI SAM scanner. So that's what I showed you here, Daily Profit Scanner. That was introduced during the quarter as well. So it's kind of cool. He basically beat the S&P 500 by over 280%, which is just ridiculous. Biggest wins include things like 132% on Meta in 18 minutes. So that's insane. I don't remember seeing that one, but I didn't follow every single trade he made. So the one I'm most excited about is this one. So this started off as Trade of the Day, and Trade of the Day was a service where basically Brian from the War Room that we just talked about earlier, he would give out a trade every Wednesday via video, and it'd be like a long swing trade. So pretty nice, has a really good success track record, but it really needed spiced up because a lot of people don't want to buy and hold anymore. They want to do fast-paced options. So what they did is they gave this whole service a rebrand and a facelift, and they changed it to call it something called Catalyst Cashouts Live. And this is an exciting service. So this is something that Q1 produced, and we're just starting Q2. So, well, we've been in Q2 for a little bit, but so Trade of the Day Plus changed into this Catalyst Cashouts Live right here. And it's a much more exciting, better service in my opinion. I was in Trade of the Day Plus for a few weeks before they did this facelift, and my god, this thing is a lot better. So last quarter they booked 12 winners for a solid 70% win rate. Their average gain was 10% every 258 trading days. This is because it was a very slow, steady system of buying stocks. But now they're turning up the pace, and they're going to basically do strangles over these horrendous government reports that keep coming out. So they'll take a position where they'll win whether it goes up or down as long as it moves significantly the next day. So these will be much faster. So I'm expecting in Q2 to see much more trades and hopefully much more winning. But as it was, they did actually do really well last quarter with the old version. The new version's much higher paced, it's options trading, but they also do some really good stock trades as well. The latest one's up 15% on the underlying stock, because there was no catalyst that particular week. But every week there's catalysts, they're going to do this strangle on them if it's appropriate. If not, they do some really nice analysis in their live stream, which usually results in something like buying an ETF and holding it for for a while. So far I've been really impressed with this service. I think in my Facebook group, if we go and look at that, it's very new, so there's not a lot of results on it yet. But I often do surveys and things on Facebook. So if you're not in my Facebook group, I'll leave a link in the description so you can come and join it. So I asked about Nate Bear's Profit Surge Trader stuff, and 37 people said they'd profited from it, which was good. One voted no, but that's actually a mistake. I talked to him about that. And so one thing somebody just recently asked here, Derek Williams, he said, does anyone know what the final verdict is on the viability of Brian Bottarelli's Catalyst Cashout Lives? Thumbs up or thumbs down? And so the people that did answer pretty much said that it's better than expected. So Gus says thumbs up so far winning, just fewer trades than Nate Bear, just one a week. Seems more long-term plays, and I like they have different perspective. There are longer-term plays, but there's also now this basically every Tuesday to Wednesday they're going to be doing an options play overnight. So there's going to be more faster paced stuff. So people are just saying, I said 2 winning stock picks and 1 catalyst trade, which was a winner for some, including me. That's all in 3 weeks. Final verdict, thumbs up, says Antu. Lance made a good point there that it's only been a few weeks since a lot of people joined. Then I'll leave a link to join, and that's the Jolts link right here. Hopefully Brian doesn't start talking again. So I'll leave a link to this where you can go and learn more about what this service involves, because it's probably one of the most exciting services they're doing now. And these statistics aren't completely accurate anymore because they've changed the style so much. So yeah, anyway, I think you'll really enjoy that service. It's really low cost, it's like $179 so for the whole year. So they're saying it's a strong upgrade of their service to Catalyst Cashout Lives. And not only will Brian and Kareem live stream and chat every Tuesday at 2 p.m, they'll be trading on brand new government report loophole strategy that historically delivered sizable overnight wins. And these are 0 DTE, although I call them 1 DTE because it's overnight options, which is really cool. So yeah, post-market profits. So I don't know much about this stuff. I don't even know how you find that. It's not on their website. But anyway, that's all I've really got to say about this email. I think it's really nice that they did this because a lot of places don't. So I like the transparency a lot from these guys. And so I'm excited to go forward with these services. And like I said, everything I've talked about here will be in the description below. So you can go through and check out the different services. And I may even put this email in there so you can go and check out the different track records and things as well. Anyway, I hope that's really helpful. Again, my email will be in the description below if you want to email me about anything. I'm always happy to answer sensible questions. And I'll talk to you guys later.